So this is just a quick run through on how you grade a Google form test after you have created it and administered it to all your students. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to take the test yourself. I'm going to go ahead and view this in the live form. Okay, and you will enter all your information just so that when you're looking at the answers, you know who it is, whose test it is, and obviously teacher's version of the test will have the correct answer, so that will be that's what you will base your key on. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly take this test. I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, so I finished doing the multiple choice part of the test, and that's the part that Flubaroo can obviously grade. However, for the short answer, same as always, teacher has to read and answer or evaluate those. So I'm going to go ahead and submit the test, and I am the last person taking this test. So when I go into my recent in my Google Drive, so here's my drive. I always like to go to recent because recent shows the most recent changes or documents that you've been working on. I see that Roll of Thunder final responses at the very top. That's the last thing that I changed. I click on that. If I go all the way to the last of my list of students, go all the way to the very, very bottom, my name should come up last. So just want to make sure there I am, David Reese. Here are the answers now, true, false, etc., etc. Okay, and what I need to do is I need to get Flubaroo to grade the multiple choice part of this test. Now, I've got a couple blank fields. These are kind of leftovers from an old test. I'm not sure why they're showing up. They won't hurt the testing, but I'm going to go ahead and delete them by just choosing these columns, holding down Shift, and then moving the arrow to the right, and then right-clicking on them and saying delete columns. And again, I don't think it will mess up Flubaroo if you try to run it like that, but I just don't like to have those gaps. So here I go. I've got 1 through 30 right there, and that's what Flubaroo wants to work with. So in order to make Flubaroo work, I'm going to go to Insert, Script. Okay, when I go Script, I'm going to type in Flubaroo. That, search. There it is, install. Just takes a second here. And you'll have to do this for each test that you want to do an automatic grading with. Okay, going to go ahead and continue. It's going to send emails under your name, etc., etc. So accept. Then I can close it. Now up here on my menu bar, I've got one more drop-down menu, which is called Flubaroo. So I can go there, grade assignment. It's running a script. It tells you that the first identify student, so there's no point value assigned to this. And then from that point forward, everything is set at 1 point for all your multiple choice questions. I don't want to give 1 point for, I'm going to say skip grading for my short answers. I just want to grade the multiple choice. So I'm going to go ahead and skip grading for the last 4 paragraph answers. I hit continue. And it takes a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording here. So it's done grading, or at least analyzing the data. I want to go find my name. So you could either do it first or be the first person to take the test, or you could be the last, either or. It's an easy way to find yourself, and you want your test to be the key. So if you find yourself, there I am, David Reese, and click on myself. To use myself as the answer key, I hit continue. And it's going to grade everybody's answers based upon the key that I've created. Again, I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, it's done grading, and so I can just close this or just say view grades, and you'll see you've got the student's name, the period that they're in, their email, total points, percentage, and this should be out of 26 points in this case, so 6 out of 26 would be 23%. set the breakdown of whatever you want it to be. It looks like German did well, whereas a lot of other students didn't do so well. But you decide what your cutoff is. And there's your grades. The last thing that you can do with Flubaroo, you've got your percentages, you can email the grades. I'm going to hold off at this point because I still have to read the short answer. But if you wanted to, you could, if all you had was multiple choice and you wanted to email it, then you can email it, hit continue, and then all the kids that put their emails in correct will get a score. So anyways, that's how you grade using Flubaroo. I'm going to go ahead and end the tutorial here. Let me know if you have any questions still. Thanks. Bye.